For $2,000, my goal was to build a PC that can not only play games at ultra settings in 1440p, but also be a powerhouse 4K video editing and 3D rendering machine. This is also one of the most beautiful PC builds that I've ever put together, but don't let the form fool you. None of these parts are outrageously expensive, and they all deliver incredible value at their respective prices. Feels like Christmas morning. Let's start with the MSI Meg Z790 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. This is currently my favorite Z790 board that's affordable yet packed to the brim with features. It's an elegant 6-layered PCB that does everything for around $250. Powering the CPU will be the 16-phase VRM sitting underneath a large heatsink. The I/O and features on this board are excellent. You get 10 rear USB 3.2 ports, 8 Type A and 2 Type C, an HDMI port, a DisplayPort connector, a CMOS clear button, a BIOS flash button, a 2.5 gigabit Ether port, and a full array of audio jacks powered by the Realtek ALC 4080 audio codec. The motherboard also comes with Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, 4 M2 slots, and 4 RAM slots. For the RAM and storage, I needed to make sure that the budget allows for a lot of RAM capacity and 2 separate drives, one drive for the OS and the other as a scratch disk. I went with the G-Skill Ripjaws S5 64GB kit, which comes with 2 sticks of 32GB DDR5, 6,000 megatransfers per second CL30 memory. As for storage, it's hard to go with anything other than Samsung 980 Pro or Crucial P5 Plus. So for this build, I went with both. You can choose which to use as the scratch disk and which to use as the OS drive. I personally use the Crucial P5 plus 1TB SSD for OS and applications, while the Samsung 980 Pro 2TB is ample for storing games and to be used as a scratch disk for large projects. Speaking of play and work, my GPU for this $2,000 build goes to the MSI Gaming X Trio GeForce RTX 4070 12GB. It has CUDA to accelerate supported apps like the Adobe Suite and has advanced features like DLSS 3.1 and best-in-class ray tracing performance for unmatched gaming performance for $600. It keeps up with the RTX 3080 in games and can work as fast as the RTX 3090 in productivity apps, all while drawing a mere 200 watts of power at full load. I promised you this PC would be beautiful, and this graphics card is a sight to behold. But the next two products are downright gorgeous, yet practical and affordable at the same time. I am, of course, talking about the Fractal Design North ATX mid-tower case and the Deepcool LT520, which will be cooling the CPU. Both of these are undoubtedly the prettiest parts of the entire computer. The Deepcool LT520 is a 240mm AIO cooler that can even chill the Intel Core i9-13900K at full speed. It comes with 2 included 120mm fans, and the cooling block has a lovely glass lead cover. As for the Fractal Design North, it is everything you could wish for in a case all at once: spacious, beautiful, and affordable. The most striking feature of the design is the wooden front that serves as the intake for 2 included 140mm fans with dust filters. You can choose the case either in black or white, and either a tempered glass side panel or a mesh side panel. Lastly, when it comes to power supplies, I never compromise, and neither does Be Quiet with their Dark Power 13 series of power supplies. Powering this behemoth is the Dark Power 13 850-watt 80+ titanium certified fully modular ATX 3.0 power supply, which includes a dedicated 12 VHPWR connector. This way, we don't have to use the included adapter with the RTX 4070, and the power supply is completely future ready. All in all, at $2,000, we can easily build a no compromises gaming and editing PC. You can choose whatever parts you want, your heart's desire, but it can be easy to spend money on the wrong parts. Different builds have different needs. However, I meticulously choose parts that make sure they're going to be top-notch today, as well as serve as a strong foundation for upgrades in the future. Most people building a PC at $2,000 are not just building a PC for gaming. It needs to be ready for demanding tasks like 3D rendering or AI training for those who want more from their computers. All mentioned PC components can be found in the description